What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Sleep Token. Yes, indeed, Sleep Token fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bop, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Charles B, and this is actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Charles. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Charles wanted to see me react to this. It is Sleep Token with an offering from 2 from a reaction I just did yesterday of a song called Hypnosis.
What?
Now, have I heard this song before? Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. I just heard it yesterday. No, not yesterday. It wasn't yesterday. It was, what was it? Today's Thursday, the 17th. I did this on, what was it? The 14th? Yeah, I did it on the 14th. So it's been 3 days. So I did a reaction to the original song 3 days ago. And then I edited it. So yeah, I'm familiar with the song. It's still pretty fresh in my head. Now, having said that, this is an offering from 2. So what they did is they took out the vocals and they put the focus mainly on the drums. I've done these before. So yeah, I see where we're going with this, and I know why we're doing this. So I'm perfectly fine with it. But just to be clear, I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. Yes, I've done a reaction to the song already before. So yes, I know the song. Anyway, we have an intro here from Charles, so let me read that to you guys. You heard just the other day, yeah, literally 3 days ago, you heard the other day my last request from Sleep Token's second full-length album, This Place Will Become Your Tomb, and one of their most popular tracks overall, Hypnosis. Now we will follow that up with 2's third and final offering video. Before we dive in, I want to clarify something for you, David. In your reaction video to the first 2 offering videos from 2, it seemed like you thought these were going to be some kind of remixes or very different versions of the songs. I wasn't sure what to expect, but as it turns out, it's the exact same song. All they did was yank the vocals out of the mix. That's very easy to do with Pro Tools. You just go in, you find the vocal track, and you just mute it, and it's so simple. It's so easy to do. But these are, just to set the record straight, these offering videos are actually just drum playthroughs. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. Featuring 2 performing selected tracks from their second album. And these aren't music videos where you just hear the track without Vessel's vocals while 2 pretends to play along. Okay, if you say so. Nope, you're genuinely watching 2 nail those drum parts live. I'm sure he's playing it live for the sake of the video. I'm sure he is. But for the sake of time, and for the sake of time management and controlling money, I'm sure they videoed him playing it live, sure, but what we're hearing, I'm not so convinced. What I would have to do is I would have to take both tracks and literally overlay them. I would have to overlay them and listen for differences. That's the only way to verify that for sure. If there are differences in the pitch, in the tone, in the placement, even if it's just like a 100th of a second off, we could probably pick it up. But I mean, for the sake of production, for the sake of time, and for the sake of keeping costs down, I'm sure they filmed him playing it live, sure, but then they put his video footage of him playing live, and they put over the studio track the vocals removed. I'm almost positive what they did, but I mean, everybody's going to have their opinions, and everybody's opinions are valid, but there's one person's opinion, there's another person's opinion, and then there's the truth. And, we got to figure that out, I guess. Let's see. That is the whole point of these offering videos. So the videos here are important. This is especially exciting for fans because Sleep Token doesn't have any pro shop videos of their live performances. These videos are a rare glimpse to see two in action in a professionally shot presentation rather than fan cams. So those intricate inner fills, double bass patterns, and polyrhythmic grooves that you hear in Hypnosis, you'll get to see two execute them right here in this offering video. And I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will see him play those parts. I'm positive we'll see that. I'm just not sure that that's what we're going to hear is him playing live. I think that what we're going to hear is the studio recording with the vocals muted. I'm almost positive. That would make the most sense. But in any case, where were we? And for everyone tuning in, also consider David's reaction here as the first part of a two-part series. Tomorrow, I'll be filming that in a few days. Tomorrow, he'll be posting the second half, which will be a Drumeo video with drummer Grayson Necrutman? Maybe that's it. Grayson Necrutman doing his own rendition of Hypnosis. It's definitely something to look forward to. We'll see about that. Anyway, this was posted by Sleep Token. Surprise, surprise. And the video has 1.3 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Sleep Token, Hypnosis, and offering from 2. Cool. Like I said, the video footage of him playing, I'm sure he's playing live. I'm positive he's playing live to that. No questions asked about the footage. I'm just saying the audio that we're going to hear is more than likely the studio recording with the vocals muted, okay? Is there anything wrong with that? No, there's nothing wrong with that. What I'm going to be looking for, I'm going to be listening very closely for any hints that this is a live recording from an audio standpoint. I am really going to be looking hard. And if I hear even the slightest discrepancy, then I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that it's live. I'm going to be honest with you folks, I'm really hoping I'm wrong. I really am. I'm really hoping that Charles is right and I'm wrong. But I have a feeling, just because of the sake of how much production costs, how much filming and recording costs, I have a feeling I'm right. And I'm really, deep down, I'm hoping I'm not. We'll find out. We'll see. I'm really going to be looking for discrepancies in any way. Even listening closely, hearing like feet shifting around on the ground, or maybe an exhale or something that would show us that what we're hearing is live. You know, anything that varies from the recording. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. Something tells me I'm not. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
I like this better without the vocals, I gotta be honest. I like that fill. I like that fill. What was it? It was Tom snare, Tom snare, no, Tom snare, no, Tom snare, Tom snare, Tom. What? Wait a minute. By that, so it was Tom snare. One more time. Man, that's tight. Give me something, man. Prove to me that you're playing live. That fill again. Wait. Was that a mistake? Was that a mistake? Please tell me that was a mistake. Please tell me that was dirt. No. Shoot. For a second, I thought maybe when he was bringing his stick up, the side of his stick might have accidentally hit a cymbal. No, it was a cymbal hit with the other hand. Shoot, that would have proven Charles's point right there, and I would have been able to say beyond a shadow of a doubt that I was wrong. Nuts! Dang it! I really want to be wrong. I really do. And I saw his stick come up, and I heard a ping, and I'm like, oh, he hit the side of the cymbal with his stick. That's a mistake. That's dirt. That means he actually, what we're hearing is live. Yes, Charles was right. No, it was his right. It was his left hand. His left hand hit a cymbal. Oh, God. So close. So close. If I'm being honest, I like this version better than the studio recording. I with the vocals. I really do. I mean, don't get me wrong. Vessel's vocals were nice on the track. They were. I thought they did the track justice. But hearing this without the vocals, I'm feeling more drive. I'm feeling more energy. I really am. I kind of feel like Vessel's vocals kind of brought the track down a little bit. This is way more fun to listen to. I'm sorry. I know there are fans of Vessel right now going, oh, how dare you.
You can't say that! He can't say that!
Pascal, down, heel.
Yes, I can. I absolutely can say that, and I did, and I stand by it. I like the instrumental version way better, way better. Not even just a little better. I mean, there is a significant difference. I'm digging this way more. Nice. Wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe. It's the chokes I'm specifically looking at. One more time. Right at 429. One more time. Those chokes don't sound organic at all. Those chokes sound choked, digitally choked. It's too clean. It's too perfect. Two-hand chokes off of a hit with both hands at the exact same time. Hit, choke at the same time, and have them both cymbals with no interference, no sound, no bleed over, nothing. Just instant stop at the exact same time in a live setting. I'm not buying it. I'm sorry, but I want to buy it. I really do. But it's too clean. It's too freaking clean. Wait. Play that again. $438. Was that a mistake? Please tell me that was a mistake. That might have been a mistake. One more time. Oh, I hope it was. Please prove me wrong. Prove me wrong and prove Charles right. I think Charles might actually be right. I think I might be wrong. I really hope I am. One more time. The only way to know for sure, I need to pull up the audio from the original recording, the original reaction I did. Give me a second. I'm going to work some magic here. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back, and we're going to settle this right now. So what I have done is I have the reaction video that I'm reacting to. I have it up here. Here it is, the video and the audio. Now, underneath in this one right here, this is the audio track that I did the reaction to from the visualizer. It even says visualizer right there. So I have these two tracks. Now, what I've done is I've lined them up. They are exactly in the exact same spot. Okay? So let's give it a play, and you'll see they're both unmuted. Okay? Unmuted, unmuted. They're both live. So you're going to hear both tracks. You're going to hear they're lined up exactly. Okay? Check it out. Now watch. Okay? So it's safe to say they're lined up perfectly, okay? Now, the point of contention, I heard that ding. I heard that ding at about 4:38, and I thought to myself, that sounds like a mistake. That sounds like that shouldn't have been there. Now, if I'm correct, and I'm really hoping this is the case, you're going to hear that ding in this one, the offering from 2. You're going to hear that ding. So when I mute this, you'll hear the ding. But when I flip it and I mute this, what I'm really hoping for is you won't hear the ding. If we don't hear the ding, then that means the offering from 2 has the ding in it that the original studio recording does not have, thus proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that Charles is right and what we're hearing is live. I am really hoping that we don't hear a ding, okay? Let's get, because I want to be wrong. You have no idea how much I want to be wrong right now. Let's take this to about 4:38. We're at 4:49. 4:30. Okay, we're at 4:36. All right, let's see if we hear the ding. Remember, they're both lined up. They're both lined up perfectly. Okay, there was the ding. We heard it, right? Listen for it. Okay, so we all heard that little ping, right? We all heard that. Now, here we go. I'm going to mute the studio recording. I'm going to mute the visualizer. Now, we should hear the ding because we heard it. We heard it in the offering. There it was, right? We heard it one more time, just to be sure. Okay, so we heard that, right? We all heard it. Now, here's the test. Here's the test. Exact same spot, about 4:35. Give us a 3-second lead in. I'm going to switch the mute. Mute the offering track, unmute the studio track. Now, if we don't hear a ping, then Charles is right and I'm wrong. And believe me, folks, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong. I want this to be live like they advertise. Let's see. Let's pray for no ping. Ho! 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 I'm shaking. Oh my gosh. I didn't hear it. Did you hear a ping? I didn't. One more time. One more time. One more time. No ping. No ping. I was wrong. Yes! I was wrong. This is live. The audio is live. Thank God. Oh, Charles, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're so right. I freely admit you're right. I throw myself on my sword. I beg forgiveness. I was absolutely 100% wrong, and I will be the first to admit that I was wrong. There's the evidence. Look, folks, the evidence does not lie. Listen, one more time in case you missed it. Listen for the ping. Here's the offering. I muted the visualizer audio. Here's the offering audio only. Listen for the ping. There was the ping, right? Okay, switch it one more time. We will not hear a ping this time. I was wrong.
To all the non-believers.
I was so wrong.
So how did that just feel?
I am so glad that I was wrong. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's transition back to the original setting we were in for the reaction. We'll finish the reaction and we'll get to the review. So transition. All right, so let me back it up a little bit. 420, I don't know, sure, 428. Why not? We'll start there. Okay. Man, I don't think I've ever been more relieved to be wrong in my life. I think this is, I've never been so happy to be wrong in my life than I am right now. I was so wrong. So what we're hearing is what he's playing. And it is live audio beyond a shadow of a doubt now. Okay, folks, I am more than happy to admit that I'm wrong. When I'm wrong, I will freely admit it. And I am so happy to do so in this case. So what we're hearing is him playing live. That changes a lot. It changes a lot, man. How did he get... I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to these chokes. Where are those chokes? Are they here? How does he get that? There they are. How does he get no bleed? I mean, they both stopped exactly at the same time. No bleed over, just pure cut. How? Pick up the ding. See, like, this is one of the reasons why I like these offerings, is because you don't have the vocals to distract you. He's got that 3 pattern going on that crash with the right hand against that halftime 4. Yeah. A little creepy. that fits the mood and feel of the song. So, yeah. Cool. Man, I have never felt so good to be wrong about something. I really, folks, you have no idea. You really don't have any idea. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Sleep Token, sort of. It's more 2 than Sleep Token, but that was Sleep Token with an offering of 2, the offering from 2 version of Hypnosis. This was a request from Charles B. And this was actually one of Charles B's 3 prioritized requests for the month of December for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Charles. Hope you enjoyed the show. I know you probably see this. Yeah, my microphone crapped out on me, so I have to use this backup mic, which unfortunately is on a mount. So I got to use this right now, and after I'm done filming, I'll try to figure out what the hell went wrong with my microphone. So let's talk about this. So here's the thing, folks. Being in the music industry, being in the entertainment industry, you see a lot of tricks of the trade, okay? And one of the biggest tricks is the quote-unquote live video trick, where you have, footage of a band or a member of a band playing live, and the reality is they take that video footage and they put it over the top of studio audio, okay? I have seen this trick done more times than I could possibly count. And honestly, I know a lot of people don't want to believe that, especially when it's their favorite bands. And they don't want to believe that. But the truth of the matter is, this is done more times than you could probably believe. I myself have been involved with this trick of the trade many times. So for me to sit here and say, I know what they're doing, they're filming them playing live, but they're putting the studio audio underneath it. Now, I made that assumption because I've seen this done so many times with so many other drummers in particular, but I've seen it done with bass players and guitar players and vocalists doing lip sync job. You see it all the time. So, and when you see it so many times, especially when you're involved in it, you get jaded. You really do. And it becomes almost like to the point where it's expected. You expect that to be the case. And of course, they'll do all the tricks of the trade. Like for example, they'll have a drummer with all the microphones and the condenser mics and every single mic set up, and they'll even get smart. They'll run cables, and they'll run cables out on the mics, and the cables will be down on the floor. Now, here's the thing: you don't see where those cables go. You want to know where they go? Absolutely nowhere. They lay there unplugged while they, film, and they try to convince people that, because there's microphones over the drums and under the drums, it's obviously a live recording. No, it's not, because those cables from those mics go nowhere. They're not even plugged into anything. So it's a very common trick of the trade. To give you an example, this microphone right here in front of me, watch. It's not live, but see, tricked you, fooled you. Here's my live mic right here. I'll just touch it. Yeah, that one's live. Let me put this back on it. It'll probably make it sound a little better. But that's my point is, I got this mic in front of me, right? Well, that must be my live mic. No, it's not. It's not even plugged in, for crying out loud. So that's my point. It's a trick of the trade. So, when I see this video, these offerings from 2, and he's got his drums set up and he's playing on them and they got the mics all set up. Guys, we've seen these tricks thousands of times before. It's kind of hard to get away from those, if you know what I mean. Now, here's the thing. Charles was very insistent in saying, this is live. I guarantee you it's live. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, let's see. I'm going to be listening very closely for any discrepancies, anything that might cue me into this being live. What I'm really looking for is dirty playing. I'm looking for a mistake. I'm looking for something that deviates from the studio recording. Anything at all. It could be a cough. It could be feet shifting on the ground. It could be the sound of a stick hitting the rim of a drum, dirtily, unplanned. And I'm sitting here listening to this, and I'm hoping, I'm praying that I hear something out of the ordinary, because if I do, that proves Charles is right. And that proves that I'm wrong. And I am so glad that we heard that ping. That something about that ping stood out to me. And something said that didn't sound like part of the original recording. So I went and I checked and I got the original recording and I lined them up. Perfectly lined them up. And sure enough, studio recording didn't have the ping. The live version from the Offering from 2, it had the ping. That to me, beyond a shadow of a doubt, proves that what we were hearing was live. I was wrong. And I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of integrity. And I will be the first to admit when I'm wrong. When it's been proven that I'm wrong, absolutely I'll admit it. And I've said it before. I'm going to say it one more time. Charles, I was wrong. You were right. Okay? There it is.
And that, my friends, is called integrity.
Anyway, I'm so glad I did that. I'm so glad I lined it up because I was really hoping I was wrong. So let's talk about this. Now, as far as the song goes, the playing goes, he played what 2 played. I didn't show this during the reaction, but I actually went back to the very beginning after I said we're going to transition back. Before we transition back, I lined it up. And I started at the very beginning, and I played it all the way from the beginning up to that 4:38 mark. Well, it's more like 4:40 mark. For those 4 minutes and 40 seconds, both tracks had the exact same playing. The exact same. The same fills, the same stops, the same breaks, the same polyrhythms, the same timing, the same everything. Every single thing lined up. So for this cat too, to be playing this song in a live setting and had to be playing the exact same things that he does on the studio recording, that's in a live setting. That's really cool, man. Good for him. I'm so glad he can. I'm so glad he can play that live. All those fills, those chokes being as clean as they were, that still kind of blows my mind a little bit. How did he get those chokes to just stop on not even on a dime, on a sliver of a dime? Just psh, both hands, no bleed over. That's really good, man. That is some top-notch playing right there. I gotta say, I liked the song. When I did the reaction to Hypnosis, I liked it. I didn't love it, but I liked it. I did enjoy listening to it. But I gotta say, the version here without vocals, I love it. I'm sorry. I know Vessel fans right now are reaching for their torches and their pitchforks and they're ready to come after me. Folks, sorry, but I don't care. In this case, Vessel's vocals were good on the original recording. Don't get me wrong. They were there. They were good. They sounded good. But at the same time, I'm going to be honest with you, folks. I feel like his vocals were a little bit of a distraction. And they were kind of bringing the mood and the energy and the drive down a little bit after hearing this. This, much better. Much more fun. Much more enjoyable. Much more energy. Much more drive. Nothing against Vessel. I think he's a great vocalist. Don't get me wrong, okay? But in this track, I will take the non-vocal track over the vocal track any day of the week, twice on Sunday. I'm sorry, but that's just me personally. I enjoyed listening to this way more. It was fun. Yeah, you got to hear all the polyrhythmic patterns, very, very clear, and especially in a live setting, it's even tougher. I loved the section where he had the right hand doing that 3 against everything else in that halftime 4. Well, he's doing a straight time 3 with his right hand, and he made it line up. I thought that was a lot of fun to see. Taking everything into account, taking the fact that I enjoyed this, instrumental version, that is going to be a factor, absolutely. Watching him play in the live setting, it was a great job. It really was. So on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm so glad to say I was wrong, I'm going to give that an 8.8. Yep, 8.8. I feel good about that score. I already told you all the reasons why.
Why?
So really quick, an 8.8, what does that mean? Well, An 8.8 would translate to a great scale rating. So overall, I think this presentation was great. I think it was a great job overall. If we get 4 to 5 stars and an A letter grade. Yes, an A. So yeah, there you go. An 8.8, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Pretty simple, pretty easy. This was a great job overall, especially after we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that he was playing this in a live setting, and what we were hearing was actually his live play in this session. I was thrilled to see that happen. I really was. Folks, when I proved that that was the case, my hands were shaking. I was like, oh, thank God I was wrong. For him to be able to pull that off as accurately and clean, and because like I said, I went back and I listened from the beginning up to about 440, the 440 mark in the song, and everything that he played in the live track lined up exactly with everything that was played in the studio. Now, does that always happen? No, a lot of drummers aren't able to do that. A lot of drummers will come up with some really cool patterns in studio, but transitioning from those patterns into a live setting, they can't always do those. They're not always repeatable. But for him to be able to repeat beat for beat, hit for hit, note for note, placement for placement, rhythm for rhythm, fill for fill, exactly how it is from studio recording to live performance, that takes talent, folks. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't care who you are. That takes talent. And if you can do that, you have a future in the industry as a drummer. You just gotta pursue it, and you gotta work it, and you gotta sell yourself. But I mean, the guy can clearly play, and it's not just, you know, we got it in this take and we're gonna keep that take. You know, no, it's repeatable. It's all repeatable. So good on him for being able to do that. I give him all the credit in the world. And like I said, I prefer this instrumental version over the studio version with Vessel's vocals. I just feel like Vessel's vocals kind of bring it down a little bit, especially after hearing it in an instrumental setting where I felt way more drive, way more energy without his vocals bringing them down. Nothing against Vessel, nothing against him. I think he's a great vocalist, but I prefer this instrumental version. I really do. But yeah, 8.6. No, not 8.6. I'm sorry, that's an 8. My vision's going on me. 8.8. I feel good about that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We have an 8.8, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A letter grade. Take your pick. I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.